What's popping, world? I hope everybody been taking care of themselves. Hope everybody been good. Hope we've been doing what you needed to be done. But you already know videos are gonna come every single day. Cause why not? We grinding to do our best, and we grinding. I'm grinding also to help you to do your best, and helping to me to do my best as well. Cause me saying these things is helping me as much as helping you. Cause I'm understanding here and there, and most of the time I'm actually speaking to myself. But if I'm speaking to myself in such a way, why can't I share it with the world of how do I speak to myself, what the things I do observe. So today, right, what I realized is that this saying from Andrew Tate is just absolutely correct. That raw action solves all. And yeah, that's basically it. Raw action does solve all problems. So, driving down my road in my neighborhood, there's a certain point that when I'm driving down my road in my neighborhood, that there's a ditch, there's a big pothole that take up the whole road. Like you can't turn to avoid it, you can't, it just deal. You just have to go through it. And before I even had a vehicle, I've always noticed the big pothole, and everybody else, when I was walking up to the bus stop, everybody else always slows down to slow down because the pothole is that dangerous. Everybody else with their fancy money, their fancy cars, all those type of things. But they had more established, more older persons than myself and than I am, right? And they all had these things, and every time they drive, they had to slow down. So now I've got my vehicle, and it's been like a month and so forth, and I'm like, I can't take this no more because it's just annoying. And I've spoken to somebody within government and so forth to try to get this road fixed. But however, is it done? No, it's not done as yet. So what I've done, I've taken the initiative to like, T-Shawn, okay, you don't have the money to pay somebody to fix the entire road or to fix that part of the road at this time. So what I've done, I've realized that there's a backhoe dude with some backhoe or some crane excavator digging up some bushes and pushing the bushes and so forth beside. So now that he's digging up and cleaning up the land that has all the trees and so forth, there's stones at the bottom that end up coming up. So they end up coming up, rising to the surface. So what I've done, I've taken a bucket, no, not a barrel, a bucket, a bucket. I would say a small bucket, because the amount of chips I had to make is crazy. So I've taken up a bucket with a shovel, with my bare hands, the hands that God has given me with my masculine powers. I'm joking, chill out. I'm just feeling myself like it too much, but it was very much hard and rigorous training, I would say. So I've taken the initiative and I've taken up a bucket, and I've got the shovel, place the stones, finding what's the right amount of stones. If it's too big, it can't go in the hole because they're gonna burn somebody's tire in the road, gonna feel where da. Taking my time, finding the right stones, putting them in the bucket, and then throwing them in the pothole, doing this again, walking the distance away to get the stones, walking the distance back to the pothole, fill the pothole back, walking the distance to get the stone, lifting it up. It's tired, like I'm breathing hard, I'm breathing heavy. It's a very hard workout, very rigorous training. But I had to do it because there's nobody else is doing it. All these people had their vehicle before me, but nobody else in their mind taught to do this thing. So I'm doing it, and bam, while I'm doing it, somebody came along the way. A lady came along the way. A lady came along the way and said that, wow, you're doing a real hard, some serious exercise right now. I feel like I should come and help you. I feel like I should come and help you. Then there's a dude pass previously, even before her, and said, boy, he's like, he normally call me a tall man because I am tall, I'm 6'4". He said, like, dude, you're going to need a barrow or something to stuff. If you have a barrow, it might probably help you more. He said, I said, no problem, I said, no problem, I'll use what I have, I'll use what I have. My bad if the camera is all over the place, chill out. Just listen to the story, it's the message here, the message. So, and then, I'm doing it. A lady, and doing it, back and forth, lifting, tired as hell. My hands are hurting me right now, my fingers are sore. And another dude came up, and he said, because my father does have a truck. He said, why you don't use the truck? If you use the truck and fill the truck up, I will come and help you when you're taking the things out the truck, while you're filling the hole, so you can just dump it off in the truck, and it would be easier. Then I'll come and help you. Remember this point. And then a lady came. After that, a lot of lady came, previous from the first one, Another lady came and said, she was just walking up to me, said, and I said, good afternoon. She's like, good afternoon. She said that she's here to help. I'm like, no, mom, it's okay. You don't really need to come to help. I'm nearly finished anyway. Even though I wasn't finished, I'm not going to have a woman do that. But I tell her God will still bless her anyway, because the fact that she even came up to ask me that, came up to inquire, came up to help, to bring assistance for me, because she saw how hard I was working, how tired I was. I'm grateful. I tell her God will bless for that same way, but I let her go. I tell her it's okay, mom. I tell you, do appreciate you for coming and trying to support. I do understand that it's very good. No, she came with her being hand saying she's gonna come and help as a woman. Previously, remember what I just said? The man said he's gonna come and help if I get a truck, place the stones and so forth in the truck, and then the truck will dump it off there. Then he'll come and help to make it easier. What he's saying makes sense. It does make sense, but like, a lot of person just run from the work. Like, if you really wanted to do it, you will do it. If you really wanted to assist, you'll assist. The woman wanted to assist, so know what she did? She walked with her bare empty hands and she assisted. So you're finding, you're telling God, I'm gonna come to. So it's similar like this. You're telling yourself, you're telling God, like you're making it promises to yourself, to God, that God, I'm gonna do better. But as long as you make this easier, then I'll do better. As long as you make this easier for me, I'll do better, because I'm not gonna do better now because it's hard. Because you don't want to do better. You're lying to yourself. And it's simple as that. The gentleman, he said he wanted to help, but he actually told himself that he don't want to help. He just wanted the easier way for him to help. He would not help. He would not take the hard work up the hill unless he had the easiest possible route. When only thing he had to do was take action and do what I did. You see, and a lot of times, like, if we just do the work, then it will become easier. We want it to become easier and then do the work. Like, it doesn't make sense. It only becomes easier if you do the work. And it's simple as that. A lot of the time we keep running from the work. Do not run from the work. Don't be like the guy that wanted. Don't be like the guy that wanted it to be so easy. So much easy. And then he would help. Because he can only help unless it's easy. Unless a truck was there to dump it off, and only thing he had to do was just move it with the shovel. He never wanted the heavy lifting. He never wanted the walking back and forth. He never wanted to dig up, then throw it in the bucket, dig it up, throw it. He never wanted to do all the steps. He never wanted the process. He just wanted the one step before the finish line. That's what he wanted. And a lot of time we want the one step before the finish line, when the only thing we had to do, the only thing that we needed to do was do the work. So do the work. Do the work.